guys, welcome back here to Advanced Bass Fishing, and appreciate you guys swinging by the channel today. Guys, today I want to talk about how I modify one of my favorite topwater lures, and that's the old Super Spook, just a hidden Super Spook. This is one of my favorite topwaters of all time. I mean, I use tons of different type of topwaters, but there is something about the old school Super Spook that under the right situations, it just catches a bunch of fish. And I got one modification I'm going to show you with it. Definitely think it's going to add up to some good fish for you guys. And also, guys, the modification I'm going to show you, you can use any spook, any color. So I'll put my Super Spook link and my Tackle Warehouse link in the description of this video. If you guys would like to pick up a few Super Spooks through my link, that's a really good way to support the channel here and help everything out. And also, guys, real quick, Solar Bat has got their spring fishing sale on my new Solar Bat RB2 and RB3 series sunglasses. We got the new matte black frames available. We got 3 different frame colors. So if you guys are interested in picking up a pair, I'll have my Solar Bat link in the description along with my promo code for free shipping and handling. So appreciate that. Okay, guys, now here is the old Super Spook. Just as a size comparison, let me show you the regular spook size versus the Super Spook. Here's the old regular Zara Spook here, and here's the Super Spook next to it. You can see it's probably about, I don't know, maybe 3/4 of an inch or an inch longer. Same diameter. No, it's actually a little bit bigger. So it's a little bit wider diameter, a little bit longer there. Well, I just hammered here. Hey, you're gonna have to quit hammering there. I'm doing some filming. Huh? Yeah. Okay. Well, I just making a project here. You probably hear it in the background. So anyway, you got the Super Spook has got just a little bit more diameter on it, about 1 inch more length. And I like it. I mean, when I'm fishing a walking topwater, you know, the spooks, I use the Super Spook more than the regular spook. I also use that Megabass Diamante, which is a walking topwater. The difference between the Diamante and the Super Spook is the Super Spook has a lot wider side-to-side action, and the Diamante's got a little bit narrower. So if I want to fish the bait a little bit slower, I'll go with the Super Spook. And if I want to speed it up a little bit, like say the fish are warmer water, the fish are a little bit more aggressive, I'll use the Diamante because I can fish it faster side to side like that. But anyway, that's it. Now here's the modification I'm talking. As you can see here, it's this black modification. What I've done with this, guys, is I just took, I think I just had a shad pattern spook, and I took a knife and just scraped all the paint off of it, where there's no paint whatsoever on it. It's completely clear. And then I took a black magic marker and just colored the magic marker along there. And another thing that I'll do with it is after I scrape the sides off there, I'll take a file and I'll rough the sides up. You can see that the sides are a little bit rough looking on this thing, and it gives it a look that you can't get in the store. It's got sort of a different finish on it. You know, the clear with the black magic marker creates a different type of a black, because let me show you the black that they sell out of the you know, they do make a black one, but let me show you the difference in it from the factory versus the one I did. Here's the black straight out of the package, and you can see my difference. Mine's quite a bit duller here, just a completely different look. But guys, they love this particular setup right here with it. But anyway, guys, Zara Spook, I'll talk a little bit about when to fish it. Zara Spook is an excellent lure in the post-spawn time of the year. So once that water temperature starts to get, I don't know, probably, you know, low 70s or something like that, that's when I start going to a Zara Spook. Now, this is one pattern that will help you guys out here big time is if you, okay, say for example, the fish are spawning in your lake in April, like late April, something like that. If those fish start getting done spawning and you start noticing that you don't have as many bass on the beds, maybe you still have a few bass on the beds, but you have a lot of empty beds. Once those beds start to get empty, this is the time that you want to fish that Super Spook. And my favorite way to do it is, say for example, you got a spawning cove and the fish have been in there spawning and there's, you know, empty nests in there. Go to your whatever your closest point is. My favorite is like the point leading into that spawning cove. Go to the closest point that you have to that spawning cove and throw that Super Spook on that point, especially if you got some clean water. If you have water visibility over 3 feet and you've got a spawning cove where there's a point nearby, that's a deadly area for that Super Spook. It really works good with that. Not to say that's the only place you can catch them on, but I've caught a ton of fish on those type of areas with it. Mainly you just fish it anywhere that you have a topwater bite going on, except in real shallow water. I don't normally use that super spook in areas that are like really shallow. I want those fish to sort of have to come up on a little bit, so that's why I like to fish it off of like deeper points and that type of stuff. It seems to work pretty good with it. But the main thing, guys, just a quick video. I just wanted to let you know about that modification on the black super spook, when to fish it. My favorite time to fish a super spook is the month of May. That is usually pretty much post spawn around the country unless you're way up north. But get you that black one for whatever reason it is. That black works really good in about any condition. Now, my ideal condition, like for any other topwater, is some overcast skies with not much wind. If I get a day that's overcast in May and I got water visibility over 3 feet, and especially if I don't have a lot of wind, that super spook will get you a good bite for sure. So anyway, oh, and one other thing, I'll give you a little tip here, guys. Sometimes if you have a clear water lake, like the water visibility is 4 foot or cleaner, take that super spook and parallel bluff banks with it in May or June, especially if you got spotted bass. A lot of times those big spotted bass will hang out there on those bluffs after they spawn. Get some good ones on a spook. So anyway, hope it helps, guys. We'll see you.